What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. It's a rainy day. I just got back from town. It's always one thing after another. I woke up yesterday feeling like garbage, and I woke up the same today. Sore throat, sore body. Don't know if I got the coof or if I just have a head cold, but luckily for me, Mother Nature is cooperating with my sickness today as far as picking a rainy day to be sick on. So if I'm going to be sick, I'd rather it be rainy so I not feel like I'm losing out on working outside doing stuff. But I needed to go to town to get some tarps to be able to tarp up all the material I had just got delivered out here earlier this week, all the siding, and then I have more siding coming in tomorrow, some of the trim work for it. Shout out to Joe from Lowe's. I was walking around, obviously I looked like I was lost trying to find stuff because I looked on the app, it tells you exactly what aisle, what section it's in, and when I went there, it said it was like aisle 42, section 12 or something like that. I go in aisle 42 and the numbers are on the side in red letters. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then it skipped 12 and went to 11 again to 13. I said the one place that I'm looking in the store and the numbers are messed up and it wasn't there. So the gentleman Joe walked up and asked if I needed help. He started looking for it, and as he was looking for it on his phone, he was asking how the house build was going. And I knew at that point that he watched the channel. He said he's from Falfurrias, which is just west of here, probably about 15 minutes or so. And he says he drives through all the time to go to work in Kingsville. So shout out to you, Joe, if you're watching this. Thank you for the help. Thank you for watching the videos as well. I'm just glad that it is raining today, and we very much needed it. It helps water all the fruit trees and stuff and keeps the grass green. And if I'm going to be sick, I'd rather be on a rainy day than a nice sunny day, and I'm not feeling like I'm losing out on too much work. So I had to go get some more medicine, got that. Like I said, I tarped up all the material, and like I said, I got more coming in tomorrow. And this is my first time putting up the LP lap siding. I think it may be Dad's first time as well, but we were looking at different videos on YouTube, just like you guys do, seeing how different people do it, different ways to do it, and it looks like there's multiple ways people do it. Some will put the trim work up first and then put the siding on. Some will do the siding and then the trim work. I think what we're going to do is go ahead and put up the trim around all the doors and windows and on the corners of the building. Then we'll go back in and put the LP siding on it. From what I was looking at online, you're supposed to leave little gaps at the edges of the board because it does expand somewhat, and then you go back and caulk everything. With that being said, I've never really looked, let me fix this somewhat. I've never really looked at LP siding up close until I had my last shed house out here, and I was blown away that they didn't seal anything on that. You're supposed to seal up all around all the trim work, around all the windows and everything, and they just didn't do any of that. Sorry I'm wet. I was just out in the rain covering up all the material, but it blew my mind that they didn't seal up any of that stuff, and now I know why those buildings leak so much. And then on top of that, the roof was not done correctly. But at least I learned from their mistake, and I know once we put up all the LP to go back in and caulk it real good. I need to buy some better caulk guns. The ones we have are just the cheapos, $10 at Lowe's that, I don't know, they don't seem to work the best. So I'll probably pick up some better ones of that. I don't know how much sealant it's going to take, but I'll have to order that as well. It's always something to order. When you're building a house, you're not only a YouTuber, but you're also a contractor. You're also a general contractor. You're the builder. You're the editor. Everything, and it's a lot of stuff to take in. But I'm definitely learning as we go. And like I said, I definitely learned that old shed that I had out here was not built right, and it was not sealed up properly. And I don't want that to happen over here. Thankfully, the house is not leaking. We had a pretty good shower just come through, and I went in and looked and see if there was any leaks. I didn't see anything. This will be the first major rain that we've had since we've completed the roof minus the ridge cap. We still have to do that. Like I said, I wasn't feeling good yesterday. I'm still not feeling good. And it's supposed to be raining on and off all week. And the last thing I want to do is get up on the roof with me and Dad in wet weather, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take my time, let my body heal back up, and when that happens, I'll be able to start back building. And there's no rush about it. I'm going to take my time. And yesterday my head was pounding. My throat was very, very sore. My throat feels a little better today, but it was definitely very, very sore yesterday. And my whole body just feels like, I don't know, like I have like a weighted blanket on. Everything's just sore, and I just feel kind of, I don't know, like I don't want to do anything. And I really didn't want to go to town this morning, but I also didn't want all my material to mess up. So picked up 2 different tarps, got that up, and then like I said, once the materials get delivered tomorrow, I'll go ahead and tarp those up as well, and we'll just go from there. So it's not terribly raining too hard right now, but coming off the roof nicely. The overhangs that we had are definitely out far enough to stop any kind of water coming in where the windows are. Plus we've sealed all that stuff up pretty well, so I'm not expecting any type of leaks. If there is a leak, I will say something about it. I'm not going to try to hide anything on here, but as far as from what I can see over here, everything looks dry underneath, which is a good thing. That's the last thing I wanted, is the house to start leaking after we just put the roof on, and but it's still not 100% done yet, and it's not leaking, so that's a good thing. Oh. I put all my plants and stuff out here to get some water. Got some elephant ears, a couple of things of willows. I have moringa right there in that one, birds of paradise, and then some aloe on that side. Over here I got some bananas, and then I have more of those willows, which the willows I'm going to end up planting out by the pond, somewhere where the goats can't get to them. I have probably 25 of them planted on the west side of my property, but the goats go in there and they trim them down. But right now they have a lot of stuff to eat since it's been so wet, and we were using our neighbor's backyard as extra feed for the animals. So we ended up moving that off earlier in the week. Now they're focusing back on just our property, and they should be able to help keep it maintained out there. But yeah, overall, like I said, I'm just going to take the rest of the day off. I'm sure people are probably wondering, do you ever do anything? Yes, I do. It's just today's not the day. Really wasn't going to put out a video because I filmed it on the way to Kingsville earlier when I was getting the tarps and stuff, and it was just hardcore rain. You couldn't hardly hear what I was saying, and I was a little upset about it. And I said, well, I wanted to put a video out, so I went ahead and redid it, and I got everything covered up, and we are ready to rock and roll. Now I can sit back and relax, get this sickness out of me, and just enjoy the rest of my day. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for whatever the hell we're getting into later this week. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Appreciate all the kind words, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.